Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. I'm just getting situated here. This is a live stream video on drawing features on the caricature, okay? So this is drawing the individual features to get a likeness, okay? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. So we're going to get going here. This is all about just trying to get a strong likeness. What my goal with these videos is to draw a strong likeness with a funny caricature of the subject. All right, and first, we can talk about head shapes and everything all like that, which is very important. But today we're just going to do the features. Thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned till the end because I have a bonus tip for you. If you're having trouble getting a likeness, I do have a bonus tip for you. So stay tuned till the end, and I think you're going to enjoy that. So let's jump right into it. Features: the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and the ears are all features, right? So we're going to get into the examples in a second here. But in order to get a likeness, I want to illustrate a few things on what to look for. All right, here's your head. Okay. Now, things to look for on the eyes is if they tilt down, in, or down. They could tilt like this. Or, they could tilt in like this. And so that's what I want to illustrate with eyes. It's symmetry, the axis on which they sit is how you're going to get a likeness. They could have an anger look. They could have a sad look, like I said. So here's some tips that we're going to do here to really illustrate this. We're going to draw a few sets of eyes, and then we're going to draw the subject's eyes, okay? I'll give you some basic stock is what we call it. All right, of what you're gonna see out there. So, for example, you can have a fuller eye, the eyelid, eyelashes, and we're gonna get into eyebrows too. Okay, and then there's a highlight, and then the pupil. And usually there's a little shadow right there. Usually. So you do the same on the other side. This is just to get you going. If you're just starting out with caricature, or if you're a seasoned veteran, sit back and enjoy the ride. Sit in your easy chair, and if you want to grab your pencil, do that as well. So here's like just some generic eyes. And eyebrows, what to look for is the space between the lid and the bottom eyebrow. How I do eyebrows is I do an outline of the bottom part of the eyebrow, and then I feather it in, depending on if the eyebrow is really hairy or not, or it could be filled in totally. And there's a big space here to here. There could be on your subject, so that's going to give a likeness. Or if it's like that as well. Okay, things to look for to get a strong likeness. That's what we're aiming to do here, to get a strong likeness along with the funny caricature. It's kind of look like this. I got kind of the droopy eye. I did take pictures of myself, but I forgot to upload to the laptop, so bear with. And I do have some. Pay attention to the lines under the eye. You don't want to go too crazy with those lines, but they are important. And then with my eye, part of my pupil is covered, okay, by the eyelid. One of my eyes is closed more than the other one. And Tom Richmond got that when I went to his workshop. He's one of the only ones to really see that, along with Paula Vinizet. But get Tom Richmond's book, The Mad Art of Caricature. I strongly recommend it. So you can have eyes that are kind of shaped like this. These are my eyes. I'll get into the subject here in a minute. And stay tuned till the end, because I have a tip for you if you're having trouble getting a likeness. You know, some eyebrows are shaped like the state of Massachusetts, like Tom Richmond. I think he said that in one of his videos. He's true. I totally see that. All right. So that's a tip for the eyes. Baby eyes, very important. Babies' eyes appear larger because their heads are so small, and they're almost like big triangles like that. And you don't want to go too heavy with the eyebrows on babies. But the thing about baby eyes, they're farther apart, and the pupil takes up more of the eye, like this. Not much of that part is showing. And the highlight, like that. Same thing over here. Big highlight, and like that. And not too heavy on the eyebrows. Bear with me. I gotta do a little housekeeping here. I gotta close the outside door. I just had a bird almost fly in. Stand by. All right. Live television. A bird literally just like flew in and flew out. Oh, you never know, right? I like these live videos so I can do more. I can get into it more, and I don't have to like edit or upload from my phone and all that jazz. All right, so let's get into the subject for features. So we want to get a strong likeness. Some noses that you're going to see. Again, you can take these stock eyes, and if you're just starting out in caricature, you could plop them on your subjects and see something. That'll get so done in not getting likenesses, and then you're going to have a problem. And that's what happened to me. I thought I was I thought I was much better than I was. And then my goal for you is to really look at what's going on with the eyes, with the nose, and really get that likeness. But you can pick from your Rolodex, you know? You definitely could. Again, wackycaricatures.com, that's my website. Noses. Let's get into some noses here. You're going to see all kinds of noses, like that. The bridge. You can have a simple nose with a little bit of nostril showing. And like that. I've seen noses where you don't even see the nostril. It's just that. You know, and there's the mouth. Okay, my nose is kind of like, it's kind of wide. I do have some nostrils showing, and my nostrils are kind of flared out like that. That would be my nose, and then a little thingy underneath. Let's see, almost like an upturned nose would look something like. Again, this is all to get you going with your Rolodex of noses while you're learning. And so this one you would see way more of the nostrils. Okay. 3/4 view, that's totally different. I can show you quick. And you're not going to see much of that other nostril. You know, and then the eye would be like that, like that. So 3/4 is a little trickier. We'll get into that in another video. Baby noses. Babies barely have a nose. They're small. One of the baby noses cute. Like that. All right. Now let's get into the subjects here. Placing the features under the eyes are going to be either for the axis. Okay. The axis to eye, are they this way or are they pointing down like that? How much of the white is shifted, right? This guy got a lot of the white of his eyes shown. To draw his eyes, one eye is more open than the other. He's got the classic football eye, football-shaped eye on this side. Okay, and they're kind of closed. They're not all open, you know. And the eyebrows are definitely wiry and bushy, so indicate that. And there's a peak to it. It's up top, and then it comes down. And he does have a little shape, a little line underneath. All right, and a little shadow there. That would be his eye on his right side, and then the other eye is a little more closed. They seem wider apart because he has a wide bridge to his nose. This one's down a little bit more and closed a little bit more. Okay. Again with the wiry eyebrow, indicate that as well. And stay tuned to the end for the bonus tip. If you're having trouble getting a likeness, I have something that might work for you. Okay, guys, so that's that guy. Now let's get his nose. And we're not drawing the whole head shape today. We're just focusing on features. Very wide up top, and it's crooked. It goes like this way. It hooks to the right. Oh, let's take that. I'll tell you whose celebrity nose hooks to the right. Harrison Ford there, Han Solo. Yeah, Google his picture. His nose is so crooked. All right, on the indentation above the lip. He's got a quirky little smile and weird lips that kind of are not common on a guy. And he does have a quirky little smile, so, and a dimple as well, and a round chin. And if we were to come down, now the ears. I draw the ears. Features. I look for two things: lobes or no lobes. Are the lobes attached? His aren't attached. Neither are mine, and that's very uncommon. I have no lobe. Neither does this gentleman here. Draw like a letter C, and then come down with it. Also, look how much of what's going on in the ear, too. How much space is here. So that's it for features on that young man. Let's just try one more, for example, and see what we can do here. Again, this is a live stream video on how to draw features on caricatures. So, the difference here, I just want to illustrate, the eyes really don't have an eyelid, okay? I would go like this, and then use a lighter line underneath. Got some eyebrows or eyelashes there. And you can outline the eyebrow if it makes it easier for you, like that, just to keep it all together. A little line under there. Her eyes seem more far apart. And again, the eyelashes. And see how much space she has between her eyelid and her eyebrow. That's going to give you a likeness. That's going to be part of the thing that when somebody's brain and eyes are looking at this, gives it a likeness. And you say, yeah, that's her. All right. And with this subject, we're just going to do a simple highlight and do a whole fill-in because she's got dark eyes, okay? Like that. She's got a lot of the white part of her eye showing, so that's another little tip to get a strong likeness. All these tips that I'm giving you are going to come together at the end to... Sorry, I'm having a connection problem here, guys. We're back on? Yes. All right. We're far away from the Wi-Fi here in the back part of the house of the art studio. I'm going to put this side of her mouth up a little bit more. And then just follow that line around. And then bring this down a little more like that. And then the lip. Well, this is how you draw a mouth like that. Give it a highlight right there. Thanks for tuning in, guys. My goal with these videos is to draw a strong likeness with a funny caricature of the subject. Do all those things and to entertain and educate at the same time, you know. Kind of doing it all here. And now the gum line, you can see the teeth there. I know these photos aren't the greatest, but you see the teeth there. We're going to draw the gum line. Draw the front two teeth, kind of the biggest. That's what I'm seeing. And don't draw lines all the way down on every tooth. Let the brain fill in the gaps, if you know what I'm saying. That's it right there. And she does have a little bit of ears showing, but we're not going to confuse the issue. Very oval face and a small chin as well. I like the way this one came out. Let's just draw a quick little body here, just to something to lay the hair on here. She's got kind of a lot of forehead showing. Again, this isn't about hair or head shapes tonight. This is about just the features. So let's get into mouths, and then we'll finish up. You know, and then you can do all your hairlines and whatnot here. But see the likeness? And you might not know it or not, but the reason for the likeness is all those pieces of the recipe came together. Meaning, sorry, I'm having connection issues. Sorry, guys. There we go. We're having connection issues here at the studio. We might have to boost the signal. All right. Very quick. Let's just draw a little quick lesson on mouths. And this guy's mouth here. Again, sorry for the hiccup there. His mouth, again, is going up that way, and he's got a large upper lip for a guy. All right, and you want to look at negative space. So his mouth isn't open a lot. It looks like it is, but it's not. Now come in with the teeth line and just go like that, and he's got a little bit of bottom teeth showing. All right. There's a mouth for you. And you can do your fill-in. Thanks for tuning in, guys. My goal, again, is to just demonstrate with entertainment and education how to get a strong likeness with a funny caricature of a subject. And I appreciate you tuning in. So that's that guy's mouth. Sorry, I should have prepared better. I did take pictures of myself, but Now this we did last night, but it's well worth diving into again because this is a mouth that really has a lot going on with it. As you can see, I would say no upper lip, and it's turned down. Now I would do the teeth and then come in with the bottom lip. So teeth, teeth, big front tooth, continue up. And then come in with it. Do your fill in. See how much dark space she has? You want to look at this mouth as negative space where the teeth is. Where the teeth are. Did I say where the teeth is? And then the bottom lip. A little bit of dark space there. You don't want to go too crazy. And her gum line is showing, so we have to do that as well. And then come down with just a little bit of line, but not too much. A little highlight. And that chin, boy, that chin is something, man. Great, we're still running. Sorry for the connection issues. All right, now for the tip of the night. The tip of the night is if you're having trouble, if you're really having trouble getting a likeness, this is just a quick, a very quick lesson on the features. So if you're having trouble getting a likeness, guys, you can do two things, all right? Okay, when somebody sits down for you, I'm going to break down what I ask myself. When somebody sits down for me, here's what I look for. Number one, does anything stand out? Immediately. Number two, where is there more mass? Above or below the eye line? That's very important. Number three, where is the widest part of the face? And all these are from Tom Richmond's book. Get his book, The Mad Art of Caricature. A lot of them, you know, it's all in there. And number four is the head shape and the T shape. Head and T shape. All this I do within 5 seconds when I'm live. And now it just comes natural. I do it. And you can do it too. And what else? That's pretty much it. Oh, anything stand out? Where is there more mass? Where's the widest part of the face? Usually the cheekbones, the jaw, even the head on babies can be wider. And then I start from the inside out. You can draw from the outside in, but I believe it trips me up. I need to draw from the inside out so it doesn't get away from me. And so I don't trap myself in with the outline, you know? So if you have trouble, here's the tip for if you have trouble getting a likeness in something, you just can't figure it out. Here's the tip. I'm going to give you 2 tips. Squint. Squint those eyes. That is an old portrait artist trick. Seriously, do it. Go look at a picture online. Here you go. Let's look at her. Okay. When you're up close and you're staring at this woman, okay, what do I see? Okay, lips, nose, eye, hair, forehead. You know what? I wear glasses. I take my glasses off. Okay, now I see what's going on. I see the eyes are angled in, way like that. The nose is sticking out. The mouth is kind of sticking out, but the cheeks are really prominent. Cheekbones are way out. The widest part of the face is the cheekbones. That's what I saw when I just took my glasses off, okay? So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, here's part A. And part B, if it's just not working for you, if she's looking at you straight on, have her turn to a 3/4 view. 3/4 view, certain things will then stand out at you, okay? If she just turned her head like that, you're going to see, oh my God, that nose turns up. oh, that cheekbone is very pronounced. And then you could say, okay, turn back, face me, and then go with your caricature. Or you could continue it in a 3/4 view. So these are the bonus tips of the night. Again, my goals with these videos and the channel is to spread the art of caricature and to demonstrate through education and entertaining at the same time um, how to get a strong likeness with a funny caricature of the subject. And that's really what I love doing. So, again, grab your pencil, follow along if you're on the replay. Thank you for tuning in live. I really appreciate you guys for a Friday night. Tune in. Check back for videos. So much for making it to the end. Check out my website. All the links are in the description if you want a caricature or whatever. Get in touch with me. Love to hear from you. Drop a comment. What's your favorite feature to draw? My favorite feature is ears. I love drawing ears. I don't know why. I just do. What do you like to draw? The eyes? A nose is a good one too.